Yeah. I always find it hard to stream with PS4. I always find it more shady. With PS4 streaming. So I'm gonna get back to the normal streamer again. I think it happens more when I stream, you know, to YouTube than Twitch, honestly. Like straight up to compared to doing it to Twitch. I think when you stream to Twitch, usually it's more stable than streaming it to. Anyway, I guess I should. There you go. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. It happens randomly, but it happens. But like when I stream to Twitch, I think it's never happened to me. Like maybe once in 100 times. When I stream to YouTube, it's like once, 1 in every 10,000. So it's more annoying. But here we go, guys. Sorry for that. We're back into the stream here. Okay, so they're both time travelers, right? Both these two girls, and she's clearly in love with him. I mean, Megumi is in love with Yori, but she can't just remember her. Yeah, she's in love with him, so nothing but, you know, be with him. That makes sense. Okay, now it's a flashback in a flashback, and now we're talking. Now it's full on anime, yeah. Flashback inside a flashback. And now it's a spaceship? Okay. So it's a flashback in the flashback in the flashback, remembering we were in an alien spaceship with a computer. They're echoing now, that's a nice detail. So they're also in love? I am flattered. Okay, she doesn't feel the same way. Ooh, interesting. So it's love triangle here. Yeah, Megumi is in love with him, but he's in love with Iori. But maybe this guy doesn't remember that he's in love with Iori. Yeah, I mean maybe this guy doesn't remember he's in love with the other one, right? This is a pretty girl again, pretty boy girl. Also Kinoko-san. Yeah. Her mom? Maybe mom's dead, maybe.
森村さん気にしない。ここのブロックデータ3日かかってデータ密度がでもシステムの論理的な構造は私たちが使っ沖野くんが言う宇宙人の遺跡な。
When I thought about the you know the alternative universes, that the cat universe was destroyed by this ancient.
これは何の驚くべきも。僕の推測これはある種の転送。そんな顔せず装置と関連する量子力学の授業物質の転送。ここにある異星人僕たちの科学では測れない推測が正し突然消えた人たち。森村さん君の両2人ともちょっと見てくれ。
He called her Myrmonden. Is her mom Sensei? Yeah. Didn't he just call me now? So maybe she's the daughter of Sensei. Man, they would play getting more. The map of the. Oh, the gigantic. When they get for the gate, right?
埋まった UFO の中僕たちはいるわけ。ここは地上からたったこんな大きな今まで見つかっ森村さん意図的におそらくね政府によるまるで怪獣たちはこの
I don't want everyone maybe is from the future, all of them. They're stuck in different time frames, timelines or whatever. Maybe, right?
このデータと関係が円盤から出てるこの信号、君たちには何？これはカウントダウン。怪獣が中枢。信号は動き出している。カウントダウンがゼロ。何が起こる？重力波の異常と円盤が解析を何が起こるのか調べるんだ。
Yeah, it's very interesting dream they're having. But he called her Morima, like Sensei, like Morima-chan something. So I guess her mom is actually Sensei, right? But yeah, so I think she's actually the daughter of Sensei. I think so, because he was like Morima-chan, and he mentioned that don't think about your mom, and we know that her mom, if this is a mom, then would, you know, she got killed, I guess, right? In by him then, and she kind of knows that. So that's very interesting. So that's like very, yeah. Here name is IORI Fuyusaka, but given that he has a fake name too, her name is probably actually IORI Morikawa. I guess the mom's name is right. I wonder if you can know it here, but. I'm pretty sure it's for her the Sensei's name. So, but can we play her now then and get the other time frame? I wanna try to play her and get the other cat thing. Even though it annoyed me, but I wanna see. You can go see this now then, yeah.
猫どこ？もうどっか。このレコード、アイドルのボーカルの網口。そんなにいいかな。学校にはろくな男いないもんな。
Here we go.
いいなってたからにつ。みこ。そう告白よりこっちの網口。
Yeah. So now that I'm gonna change food here, I guess. I'm gonna change food now. We're gonna order food this time. Yeah. So last time we took soft serve this time, then, right? Okay. So now then, in order time here because we changed food, so we. Yeah, nice. Some soft ice cream. Huge soft ice cream. Yeah, it's like big as their whole body. Yeah, some nice stuff. It's like a really big ice cream actually. You're gonna get fat, these girls. So now then we are in probably, it should be probably in the, eat the grape, yeah. Yeah. Oh nice, ate it very fast. Super sweet. So now we got lucky items, okay. I can't think about it. It was red when I was. Here we go. What?
100歩いうクラスの男の森村の前だと先生のあの胸なら男子の反応。私は網口君よりかっこいいと思う。
Okay.
ラッキーアイってそうだ。やめて見守るだ。でも網口君と今日も渡り何話言う。
Yeah. Memories.
網口くつながって気になるから
Another time. Okay, another time. Flashback in a flashback in a flashback. This game is like flashbacking in my flashbacking. Yeah, do you know my flashbacks? Okay, so another time from here.
倉部君
But I think she is Sensei's daughter, yeah, from the future, right? So she did all probably from the future. Like she's probably her daughter with a, you know, changed name, right? Not her memories.
席にいなかったここかな網口君
まあ
例の
網口君は多分ね僕の方は遊びに行っていいかなんだか冬坂さん学校で初めて会ったって感じ
Yeah.
ずっと前に
A long time ago in the future. There is a pretty boy.
冬坂も一緒か
網口君
また夢見
あそれそれ今度のは足だけついてる歩く戦車
Yeah,
みたいな
tank with legs.
怪獣の群れを倒そう
寝る前に
その夢って
むしろ最近倉部君
僕は円盤の転送確かに夢はでも僕映画とかに
ところでもしかして俺たちの夢の話
その実は私ももしかして相談した方がいいのかな
それってどんな夢
Right, maybe find something if I don't tell him? I don't think so. It seems to be quite... I don't see anything as it's happening.
あれは
Wait a bit. Whatever.
網口君だと
Here we go. Another weird time thing. But he... Okay, he's clearly future, I guess, right? Some kind of futuristic city. Maybe they were dating in this future. Might be the same place as when he traveled and met Megumi, right? At the water.
私一人が16年前にたどり着いた重郎も沖野君も脱出できなかったの
This is probably after the other one you saw.
私が生まれた頃の時代
You saw the other one when they were in the basement.
世界で私ただ一人どうすればいい
But she's also probably... I think... It feels like everyone is actually from the future. Like everyone, most of them are actually from the future. Movie place. But it's probably the same place as we saw the other mecha appearing in the water. Will it be her first? Ah, there he is, pretty boy. Well, I guess I guess when he met him, this is when he meets pretty boy.
待って森村千尋さんですよね
Ah, see, she's her real name or something.
僕は井田哲也
His real name is Tetsuya Ida, so they all have also fake names.
送り出されて
Of course, I was sent here by you from the future. What? The future me sent you? This is getting more and more confusing.
16年前のあなたに
But is she sensei? Is that how it is?
今度こそ奴らを倒す
Is she the big Oppai sensei?
欲しくなってきた
This isn't her mom, but it's her.
捕まると面倒だここを
That
離れ
could
よう
be it too, yeah. Like she's sensei. So right now she's short, but she's gonna grow into having huge ass and a huge oppais. Yeah, she's gonna go into her
い
massive
ずれ
assets.
必要だけど後で考
She's
え
gonna
よ
become that, you know, the boobalesque character we expect from Vanillaware.
う一緒に逃げるべきじゃないかな
It still is, because he's like, you sent me. Because last time we saw his story, that was his sensei, right? But then if she is sensei, that makes more sense, I guess, maybe. Or it's her mom, but... Yeah, now we have to play all the characters, right? Man, this game is... She's gonna turn into that huge oppais. Yeah. Do we have Sensei's name here? In the files? That's the awkward yeah, there's a girl who saw in the past here. Where is his past? Where is... He had another name too though, but... Where is he? In this confusing... IORI Megumi I can't plans capital. But whatever, so I think she is sensei, right? Yeah, so... This game is yeah, it's definitely the plot is all over the place. But yeah, so she is the sensei, right? It's her, right? She's gonna grow into her massive boobies, yeah. That's probably it, right? Because he talked about that future her, because I mean she was like, meet me at the bridge, boy, right? And then you know, but that was censored, right, with her massive asset and so on. And then he appears with IORI and it's like, oh IORI, you sent me from the future to meet you at the bridge, and he called her, you know, sent his name there, Morima Sensei. So yeah, she's gonna turn into this bombshell, right? She's clearly the best girl. She's the true best girl. It's clearly her. Man, this game is, yeah, but come on, it has to be her. So Sensei is playable, but because she's IORI, yeah, we won't be playable as her. She's the true best girl there. I mean, Yuki is fine though, yeah. Look at that Yankee, but man, she's gonna turn into this gigantic MILF. So yeah, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, she's gonna look at the. Yeah. Who should play now then? I think he's from, like, you know, the end of World War II probably. I kind of want to figure out more of her. We can't play the pretty boy, right? No, he's also locked. We have to play the fighting for that. Well, I kind of want to see where he's from though. He might actually be from the past then. Yeah. He might actually be from the past, but everyone should be from the future. You said be from the future to this future. Oh, he's from even more future, right? He's from like the space or something. He's gonna be like future. See, no one is from the actual past like it looks like in the beginning of the game. Everyone is from like the future of the futures. Yeah, he's like from the space station future. Of course he's not from the past. But the image looks like he was from World War II, but no, he's from... But many of his stories in World War II, in 1945 or 1944 or so. He's some kind of space colony, yeah, of course he is. But maybe this is how they made the aliens, the Kadis. Yeah, maybe this is how they meet the evil aliens, right? Man, this game is so... It's a really awesome story, it really is, but it's all over the place. But it's like every time you play a new character, you learn something new, crazy. Oh, this guy is living in a space colony, oh, okay. Still reading about history, it's like, yeah, I'm going back in time. See, they keep calling it the Pacific War. So I think in this world, but man, you're gonna get so much spoiler now, Oliver, if you look at this now. Yeah, I think so, but right now I think we're in the future here, and I think one thing, I don't know this yet either, but he keeps calling it the Pacific War. So I think Japan won World War II in this game. I think Japan won the World War II. I think Japan won. I think that's the thing here, because they keep calling it the Pacific War. So I think that Japan actually, you know, won the war with the mechas. Probably. I think that's the thing here. I think that's the thing, because they talked about that the mechas could be used in the Pacific War. So I think the Pacific War, because they keep calling it another name. They don't call it World War II, they calling it Pacific War, right? So I was like, Japan probably won, right, with their mechas. That's probably why they're... That's why they're in space too. Because if Japan won, maybe, you know, the time would change then. Because yeah, now we're going back to 1944, right? Yeah. Here we go. So now we're in, yeah, like this is at the end of World War II, right? In the old school here. So I think he... This is the Japan. This is the guy in love with the... This is the guys in love with the boy girl, yeah. Yeah, so they're the military, because it's the military during World War II, right? So. Yeah, so this is just before World War II ends. But I guess they're gonna get the mechas to win the war or something. But I like that he's in love with Otokunoku, yeah, with the crossdresser. That's the best part. That's the best part. That Hadeyama is into the gender-bender character. Or something like that. Undefined gender, yeah. It's very interesting. Talking, asking about. See, so they have to be the mecha, right? Yeah, Sentinels. So we have the mechas now. So suddenly Japan has the mechas in 1944, so they can win the war. That's the key, right? And last time we played Hadeyama, he mentioned Hiroshima, and like he mentioned the nukes. He mentioned the World War II nukes. So, but before it happened. Though. Yeah, see, so they're gonna win the war. That's the difference here in time here. So whatever happens, this probably changes the path because Japan might conquer the planet, right? It's something like that, yeah. Like because Japan gets the mechas, they're gonna take over the war and they're gonna win, and then they might conquer Earth, right? That's probably why everything else is weird in time, right? Yeah, because they're gonna change how the war. Exactly. And they might even go further, right? Like if Japan beats America with their mechas, they might be able to conquer the rest of the planet, kind of like in Korea or whatever. And that might then make why they have space travel in the future, because Japan is like taken over, the planet or whatever. So they might have better technology. We should have. That's probably why the time has changed. So her name is Kurabe now. Okay, that's really strange. The more you play this game, the more you get confused about the names. Because the thing is that we know that Yuru Kurabe is his name, his fake name, right? So why would she have his fake name? And he's for the future probably. This would make her his like grandmother, or like this could be his like great grandmother after that. This is the first time I saw your name. The same name also Kurabe. But I think this is fake. I think her name is actually Ryoko. I think she's Ryoko. So this is probably her fake name for her too, right? She probably isn't Tamoa. She probably is Ryoko. Yeah, but this is probably Ryoko then. We saw her in one battle. I haven't played it yet, but yeah, this is Ryoko. That's the best girl. That is the best girl here, yeah. Definitely. She seems to be in love with Hayama, but he's in love with the other girl next behind her. Okay, get some old food for her, I guess. Nice. Yeah, Rasher. This is the end of World War II here. I'll talk to the other girl. Yeah, you should watch, man. But yeah, keep watching. Nothing gonna spoil. So it's. I think, especially right now, because you're kinda in. Could you get like 4 hours now? So you're getting in, like knowing the other girl's truth there is quite a big reveal there. Yeah. Okay, so this is what you mean. Because he's gonna fall in love with her. Yeah. So I wanna see this thing though. Because he's gonna fall in love with her now. This is how he falls in love with her, right? Yeah, the daughter of Professor Hakusei. Yeah, so this is when he falls in love with her probably. Yeah, he's getting all red in his face and so on. So this is when he falls in love with her. Kiriko-chan, his true love there. But Tamo-san told a fake name. But why does he have the same fake name as Yoro? That's really strange. Unless he relates somehow. His great grandmother. Man, just playing this game and trying to figure out all the loops is the biggest part of this game. Just playing it and being like, is that his grandmother? And that's clearly his girlfriend from the future, right? And then has like a fake name, and he's probably from some kind of colony, so like that's definitely the highlight of this game. Yeah, so now they are 45. This will be in the World War II almost ends here. It ended of course later in the year, but yeah, like so this is the shrine, I could watch where the gate is. It's probably because the shrine is located probably over that UFO saucer. I mean, in Nutchan's, you know, storyline, they always go here to time travel, right? So the shrine is probably located over that UFO. That's why they always go to this place. Yeah, so he's talking about the new. This is before they're gonna nuke Japan. This is when they have defeated like Iwo Jima. They kind of, you know, the Americans kind of come in. In the year 45, the American army has basically taken over most of the, you know, Japanese empires, you know, Philippines and they kind of conquered back all the islands and so on. Yeah, so they kind of coming to the mainland now. So it should be about the Iwo Jima time frame, roughly there. I don't remember the exact date now. Iwo Jima was. But that's the reason why they nuked Japan, the big reason why. Because Iwo Jima was so horrible to fight at, so they didn't want to do it with Japan's weird system. So they were. It should be around that time now, when they're getting close to the Japanese mainland after all the other islands. Well, Natchan is stuck here. Oh yeah, yes, exactly. Now we're coming. Yeah, exactly. Now we're getting into her story, because Natchan is stuck here. This is where he stopped taking her last time. The coolest tomboy girl, yeah. Oh yeah, she's working on the bloomers. I'm wearing my gym clothes. Yeah, she's still in her sweaty gym clothes. So this is exactly when we left her off, because she got stuck here in 1945. Yeah.
あなたは
自分は三浦慶太郎と今交渉で働いている休みをもらって家にも
And she has to find a sentinel to get back home in time. Yeah, Natsuno, Natchan. Yeah, her sexy bloomers.
夏野さんのご自宅
そのどう説明したらいいかな
待って
This is probably when they attack Japan now, like roughly in the World War. Yeah, it's a fire alarm, so the bomb alarms. Yeah, because he's I said earlier, right? Because he has the fire behind him. In his prologue phase, you can see the fire behind him, which I guess correctly was because of the Japanese war with America, right? In the U.S. Exactly. That's like when they're kind of burning down these different cities. The Kurabes, like you order. Yeah. Let's just do one thing. I'm gonna shit a bit here. I should know it now with my game, but yeah. Just wanna see what that Iwo Jima date was now again. Yeah, see, I was alright. See, I freaking know my history here. So Iwo Jima was in February 19 to March 26, right, in 45. As I said earlier, because this is March 45, I was like, Iwo Jima, as I said, yeah, so I was like, I don't remember the exact date, but yeah, Iwo Jima, the Battle of Iwo Jima was in March 45. So it should be around the time when they're fighting at Iwo Jima, which is this classic fight. Have you ever seen the flag pull-up thing? When they push up this huge American flag? That's Battle of Iwo Jima. So basically Iwo Jima is this, it's an island, right, south of Japan, and it's like a military base then, right, in World War II. And Iwo Jima is famous because it was such a horrible battle for the Americans. It was so hard for them to conquer this tiny island from all the, basically it's crazy Japanese guys doing kamikaze and so on. And they were doing kamikaze not by the airplanes, but by grenades. They were jumping into them and doing this kind of really crazy warfare thing, and they had kind of built all these trenches and so on, and bunkers. So it was really hard for them to conquer Iwo Jima. And then after that, Okinawa was going to be later then. So that's kind of the start to why they used the nukes after this, right? Because during this, where the game is right now, right, the American military is like, well, we can defeat we can win the war, we can take over this island, and we can do it. But it's such a manpower heavy thing. It's a cost sum to attack them, and it's so much resources per island that when they were approaching the mainland, right? The main, like now they're coming here to the mainland. They were like, man, it's gonna be super annoying now in March, April, and so on to actually conquer Japan, because they're so, so prevalent to do kamikaze. Yeah, so we're gonna nuke them to not do it. Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. It's kind of coming into that now here. But I guess then in this game here we're gonna have the mechas or something to defeat them. To win Iwo Jima or something, right? Because yeah, the battle of Iwo Jima will go right now in this game probably. in the Emperor of Japan here. This should be roughly... They don't say data in the game, but it should be this month at least. So this is kind of where Japan has lost most of what they had. Exactly, and you know, we're kind of going into that. This is kind of like when they lost the war, basically. They really, yeah, this is kind of when Japan lost the war, more or less. They lost even before our war before. Battle of Midway is kind of where they lost the war. Yeah, you talk about 3 different World War II points, right? And Battle of Midway. Battle of Midway is Midway Island at Hawaii. And when they lost that battle, that's kind of where Japan's... before that, Japan won the battles, but then after Midway, they kind of lost every battle against Americans. So kind of, you know, they turned around in their favor instead of war. But yeah, so this is how we see in his background there. But her name is the same as yours, it's kind of weird. Thomas, but it's probably Ryoku though. Oh, the bunny, so this is like the damn, those IORI Americans, yeah, those damn Americans bombing our country here. Yeah. But he was in space though. What is so strange is that before he was in World War II, he was in space. He's like, my mom wrote this thing, but it's like, but yeah, but he didn't write in this time frame. What did he, I mean, yeah, is he from space? Is he was he born during? Well, he's born during World War II. He's born in like in. He's like a, you know, he's like 18 or something, right? So he's born before that. I mean, he's born like World War I, but still. Is he born in the Japanese Empire during the Pacific Ocean War? So obviously it was a lot longer wars. They had, you know, the Chinese War and the war against Russia. Okay, this could be a character too, right? You never know in this game because IORI is probably Sensei, right? IORI is probably turning into a MILF, right? Yeah. So this is the girl, his sister, could be a character that's older, right? She could be, because of time travel, she could actually be one of the older characters. She's currently a young girl, yeah. But she is probably Ryoku with no memory. Maybe not, I guess. There's a nice little motor-chan. There's Nuts-chan. But Nuts-chan is that weird though, because she's like, Space War, World War II, and she's like, oh, this is pretty cool. Yeah, she's just way too calm every time. Oh, here's the aliens too! Okay, so here's the aliens in... So did the Americans attack them with mechas aliens now? Kadyus? Yeah, American IORI Americans! Yeah, American weapons! This is exactly what I remember in history books. America sent the Kadyus to attack Japan. This is the exact time frame that I remember too in time. Yeah. IORI Americans. This is exactly how it went in real life, guys. This is true. This is exact. It's like a, you know, perfect explanation of World War II in this game now. Exactly, the Americans sent this 4-poded, you know, alien Kadyus to attack Japan. That's why they won the war. Exactly. You have to read the real history books to figure out how they beat Japan, right? But it's like this is probably. But I think this is probably happening right now because we are living in like the time loop 3 or whatever, right? So this is probably happening because whatever the Japanese did, or not maybe the Japanese, but whatever someone did in the future, made the Japan win, right? Yeah, that made them win, right? By sending back the mechas in the past, for whatever reason, right? Whoever did that, and that made Japan win the war. So now the Kadyus, this alien, you know, time traveling, from our universe, right? Yeah, the universe Kadyus, they are probably here now because if time is changed, right? If someone's altering time, they are probably like need to destroy it, or they can probably enter that like pocket dimension of time travel, right? So that's why they're appearing here now, because yeah, like Japan suddenly won the war, alter the time frame, right? And then they can enter this time frame. That's probably why how they're able to conquer Rim, I guess. But whatever, it is exactly as I remember it. Yeah, history. I never heard about it before. I never heard about the Americans having Kadyus, but why not? Like, why not? Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, they always had an industrial advantage. I love it. I love it. To think that the Americans have built these mecha Kadyus, mecha Godzillas to attack us. This is exactly how it went down. Yeah, those damn Americans, they're building their like massive mechas to destroy the whole country. Exactly as I remember history. This is exactly what I knew to be about history. Nishan! He is a pilot of one of the mechas. Well, they might still win this war though. Because I mean, he might, you know, pick up one of the armory. So this war might still be won by the Japanese though. He can pilot the mechas right, to fight the Kadyu mecha teams from America. Well, probably from America, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I will show you Japan can fight. It's like, with my Japanese mecha I can fight them, yeah. They have no chance with my future traveling Japanese mecha technology. Yeah, and she's like, yeah, let's go ET. And she's her ET bro, and they're like, yeah, let's go, man. This game is awesome. I wish I had it earlier, yeah. I had to wait for the game. The game has been like, I couldn't even get the art book where I live. That was sold out, and the game wasn't even published here. I had to wait for 3 weeks, yeah. But whatever. That was very interesting. That was very, very interesting. And she's just like in time there. We have to play with. I love this. This is my favorite thing. She's like, oh, I'm a Yankee. She screams Yankee. She sits down there, but that's right. But anyway, soon I'm gonna live stream the final reaction, right? To, of course, Demon. That's out now. So I'm gonna just get it down here on the PC and so on, and you know, start. You know, doing that. So it should be out in about the time and so on. But yeah, so I'm gonna get it down now. We can play a little longer here, right? And then I'll probably play. And after that, I wanna hit the human so on after the demon thing. So I'll probably play this game later tonight then. But we're gonna play. I don't have time to play it anymore. So one of the demons is out. It depends how long it is, right? I think we can do like one more. You know what we can do? Let's do one fight. Okay, let's do one fight. Okay, we can. I think I have about 5 more minutes. I want to do the first fight here, and after that, I can see you guys soon on YouTube again. Of course, subscribe, episode right. See you guys soon with that Demon, Mr. Demon School's final reaction and review and so on. But yeah, let's play one fight here, and then we will do the Demon Fist, Demon Misfit. I mean. So that's what you offer, yeah. So that's probably Tomoe, right? Or Tomoe, whatever her name is. What's her name? Kurinabe Tomoe. Tomoe is like Shinjuichi. I think it's her, yeah. I think Ryoko Shinanome is Tomoe Kurinabe. Looks a lot like her. They look very, very similar. Not this image, but in the other image. Might be her, given all the time traveling and memory loss and so on. But yeah. No, but I like Hajima because he's trying to seduce Otokunoku, right? He's a true man of culture. He wants to smash, you know, the girl with some extra pieces. You know, the girl with some extra, you know. Yeah, I like it. You know, I respect that kind of man. Yeah. Even if she confessed her extra equipment, he's like, well, I mean, I'm still down. He's like, oh, I still love you. Yeah, he's like, I'm still in love with you. Yeah, I liked it. Yeah, but basically, she basically admitted that she had, you know, some extra stuff, right? And he was like, well, I mean, I kind of like you anyway, so that's interesting. Yeah, he's a guy that, you know, doesn't care. I like that. But yeah, let's play one fight here, and then we watch on Demon. Okay, so I guess you have to assign the 30 pilot to either strike defense team. So now the game has really started, right? Yeah, like before it was like a 3-hour tutorial. Now we're actually the first time we can actually decide who you want to play with. You know, of course it's 13 characters because it's called 13 Sentinels, so that's like a no-brainer, right? Of course there's going to be 13 different playable characters. And as I said earlier, you know, I was wondering, is Sensei going to be playable? You know, really asset Sensei with her big op-eyes? But that's her, right? I'm pretty sure that, yeah, IORI has to be Sensei, right? So so you can play, Sensei is playable because you play her younger self. You play Sensei before she has a huge op-height. Yeah, you play her when she's, you know, less op-height, unfortunately. So I guess you can do this thing. You have interesting. So there's no like, you can have like one character in offense and everyone has defense. I have to say I don't really, I mean, it's like 6-6 now, right? It's like an even spread. I haven't really played, you know, the game much to really know if it matters so much. This is probably the best thing to have 6-6, but it probably will be some places where it's better to have maybe like 10-2, whatever, right? If you need to, but yeah. But whatever, I mean, I don't have the best combo yet. I think you probably want like a good spread of different characters though. Like he's a physical guy, right? Yeah. So you probably want, you know, they have kind of the same stuff, right? And you know, she's like a tank. So you probably only want one tank, you probably want things like that. But whatever, just oh. You can't even, let's just play with this thing, whatever. The girl there, definitely. So this is the true Roman, this is the best Roman, this is the boy you love Romans, yeah, this is the proper Roman of the game, yeah. Ocarina-chan and Hajima-kun, yeah. That's the... Yes, you can level them up, right? Here we go. So yeah, so there we go. So we haven't got this yet far in the game yet. This is the first time I see, yeah, the first time I see different leveling, and so now we get into the role-playing elements, right? Now we get into the role-playing elements. We have the different skills, and you have some points there, I guess, and how much do I have? You have the XP, yeah. So now it's getting into role-playing, yeah, RPG, you know, leveling, some counter, and yeah. How much do I have? Maybe my camera. Okay, my camera is covered that, right? Yeah. Like, how much points do I have? Oh, that's pretty camera, I guess. Yeah. So my ugly face is covering it, but I guess here where I am, it's probably some point system there that is like you have 1,000 points, right? Unlike leap attack, let's just take it and level it up, boys. Yeah. So you pay your meta chips, and you get some more damage and more range. So yeah, whatever. It's probably good. And now it's like level. So you can put skills like that too. So I guess if I do this thing, he's gonna learn a new skill then, right? Yeah, so then he has like 2 skills extra, right? So I do this thing here. Yeah. So then you get another skill, right? Yeah, so you can have up to 6 skills then. So you can see that you have more skills than you can equip, right? So you have to of course plan what you want, right? Yeah. But I don't want him to have everything. Select pilots, kind of like how do I swap pilots? Here we go. Yeah, I want to have it a bit spread, right? Yeah, that's the baby sensei. Yeah, she has the defense team, which is interesting. Yeah, she's very tower defense. She can learn the tank team, and she can learn. She can pick a lot of things. Look at this stuff. This is a bigger tank for ultimate, I guess. Well, okay, so be a lot of time if you're gonna look at this stuff. It's pretty cool how they changing the character there. Yeah, I mean, okay, Yuki is badass though. I mean, she has no PP, but man, she's badass though. She has the freaking knuckly. She's the Yankee girl though. She must be my favorite, even though she doesn't have a PP. She must be my favorite though. She's a badass fighter girl. I'm gonna level her up because she's cool as girl. Yeah, I'm gonna level her up with that, man. She looks pretty badass. Whatever. I'm gonna save my points and just learn the game better. I just wanna punch something. He's gonna punch something. Yeah, I don't care. Let me just punch something, man. He's the honest guy. Yeah. He's like, come on. Let me just, you know, beat him up instead. I don't care about this shit. Yeah. Okay. Just go. Oh. Just go, man. They won't fight it, right? Yeah, now they're naked again. Proper game, yeah. I like that they lose their clothes, but I like that shit when she was like, I gotta take off my clothes. Like, it was this even not super, it was not super. She was like, let's fight, and she's like, gonna unrobe. It's like, what? Why game? Why is this so Japanese? Yeah, it's like, oh, she gonna throw off her bra if she's gonna fight, right? You can't just fight wearing a bra, yeah, come on. In my city, it's like this too. Is everything in the same city? It might be in the future though, right? Yeah, my city might be her city in the future or something. But I guess you have to fight in every time frame, right? So you have to probably fight them in every time scenario, right? But anyway, let's do this stage here, and then I'm gonna go over more from Demon on still YouTube, but you know, I mean, yeah, like something else. But yeah, now you have so many more options. Now you have like 6 characters or with enemies. I'll see them. Oh, here we go. What's happening? Because now the game is a lot crazier, of course, than it was before. Yeah. It's like one boss guy there. I want her to put like a sentry over there, yeah. Like a tower. This very tower defensive. You can like place up a... You can place up these mines. They're probably gonna come this way here, so we're gonna put that out there, yeah. There's a rare guy, which is like really badass, like, you know, like that. He's the fighter, right? He has to go. He has the upgrading tank. He's a melee guy. Yeah, probably most. I am playing on the hard difficulty. I'm playing on like, you know, I don't know, hard or whatever. But yeah. But so far I haven't died yet, right? So, but it's the beginning of the game, so I really expect it to be hard in the beginning. Okay, now Demon's down, so I'm gonna soon. This kid is fully jump in there, explode it, yeah. Boss. There we go. I wonder if they have more turrets. They can place turrets, yeah. Yeah, the MILF can put out turrets. But I wonder if you have more than one turret. Like, if they place all turrets, like, where you have more than you can build like a turret army. I'll bring back that. One day I will do yo-yo races. One show I do want to react to with yo-yos is actually the race. You know, the race. Well, that's all again. The race version. Captain Morgan. Okay, wait, I don't know. Just say that? Why is it? I mean, I'm not an accent Morgan. I mean, he's just like a random. He didn't say that. I mean, he's like a random. Wait, selfish guy, right? That's that over there, right? In the water. I was dying over here. I gotta go back this. Ah, come on. Did he die now then? What happened now then? No, he can move, yeah. He gets time to survive us. That's someone else in there. Well, the episode's out soon here. We're gonna, yeah, the episode's out. No, you mean chapter, but the episode's out. In like right now. She'd be nice to have. I could reach her. Could move her in the front. Yeah, what should she do him there? She didn't die. Nice. Another game's all over here. Yeah, now it's so much. Yeah, but Claire has a nice wife, but she's like a complete psychopath. She's like, I will kill everyone with my wife. What? No, in Motortimes here. Will you see the professor? He's the sister. It wouldn't surprise me if she's the professor. He's like, so his sister is the professor, his little sister, I think, from the past. What? Let's get Ricky up there. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, right? Yeah, the sister is the little, but she was like a little girl too. So the hacker says the little, it's like the Nishio, yeah, little Nishio professor there. I'm not surprised at all. I accept it. I accept it. Time traveling, Sensei's a young girl as well. I accept it. Yeah, whatever. It wasn't like overly hard yet, but it definitely was way more stuff happening now here when you, after the tutorial. This is the first fight here out of the tutorial, right? This is the first fight here. It's not tutorial based. Man, Yuki is badass, yeah. She's like always angry too. Yeah, whatever, they're weak, yeah, she's always angry too, yeah. It's easy. Man, the Yoko was so familiar. What's doing the Yoko? I was so familiar. Ryoko's voice. Super hard. How should I ignore it? But this is a defense, okay? So it's like another thing now on offense then. And here we see damage taken and so on. Damage received. MVP, execute girl, they level up with XP. Yeah, it's allowed to get an XP, right? You gotta level them up and you can get some scores even, mystery point clear. S rank, oh man, I'm a pro player already. That's first stage, so it's probably pretty easy. But it's crazy though, how long it's a very JRPG feel to it. I played the game for like 4 hours now, and I used to beat like the first real fight in this game, right? I used to be the first game in the fight. Yeah, but it's nice, man. There's some Michael Lipa stuff, of course. Mystery points. But I guess. What happens now? If I press no, what happens then? What happens then? Do I go back here then? Yeah, so then it's out here, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, but that's nice because I want to watch some demon admin now, so yeah. So see you guys in, I don't know, 5-6 minutes. Save on channel here, right? But we do demon instead. And I'll shift over to the PC here, so for PS4. And go over to watch the final episode of Mr. Demon School, yeah. It's out now. And then tonight is One Piece, right? In about 10 hours from now, but still it's tonight One Piece. So I'll probably play this game before One Piece is out. This is second playthrough of the game probably, or third playthrough I guess, because it crashed. Yeah, so next last of this game is probably be, let's say, I don't know exactly when I start, but after Demon I'm gonna have to cook food, buy stuff, buy food, cook food, go to the gym and so on. So yeah, so the next playthrough is somewhere after, before One Piece, like after One Piece probably. Then of course do One Piece live version as well. But I'll see you guys soon with the final episode of Mr. Demon School, where he's gonna fight his best friend that betrayed him and so on, right? So have a good, and I'll see you guys soon with Demon Misfit.